Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, benevolent humanitarians of our higher councils of light. Today we have a powerful celestial alignment with a Mercury Cazimi conjunction in the heart of the sun in the sign of Gemini the twins. To celebrate this auspicious alignment, our local Solaris released massive gamma mother plasma waves of adamantine light with over 8 C-class solar flares and a trinity of M-class flares with the most powerful maxing at M8.1 at 5:05 p.m. PST. We also witnessed multiple beams of white light in the heartbeat of Gaia today, appearing on the Schumann charts at peaks of 26 Hz, 29 Hz, 30 Hz, 38 Hz, and a big blast of white light at 49 Hz. Fifth dimensional energetics resonating from the crystalline core of Mother Earth and rising. Pachamama also received a powerful activation today with a magnitude 6.2 earthquake southwest of Africa at 5:36 UTC. All our starseed Earth angelic ground crew team of the 144 are fully prepared and holding the higher codes and keys to our cosmic consciousness transformations in the light. As we make our quantum leap of consciousness into the new human species of Homo Luminous, we continue to live from our heart, feeling our way through all barriers, obstacles, and veils of separation, and into our one true ascension timeline of ultimate freedom, truth, peace, and prosperity for all our good people of our new heaven upon our new earth. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am paulwhitegoldeagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with primedisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a powerful divine decree of the Panther Light. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. We can literally feel when it's time to move into our life's next chapter. And that's exactly what we are feeling now. With an infinite source, intelligence of pure love, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Grandma Chandra. Who you truly are. You are starting to understand who you truly are. Not only are you seeing the end picture when the waters come and start flowing on the surface of Gaia, but seeing the picture of eternal life creation. How one form of energy life is becoming water, and water is becoming life. You are not only starting to understand it, you are actually starting to live this life, knowing that all the energy that you are creating by being on this planet is a prototype of free energy for the next life's existence somewhere else in the universe. This big picture is helping you to not only keep your self-esteem, belief, and trust in yourself as a higher being, but also helps you to pass through whatever experience which you are passing through right now due to the transition changes around you. Some of these changes can be very emotional, some very traumatic, and some can be uncomfortable. Deeply knowing the bigger picture of who you are and what you are doing is helping you to fruitfully carry your flow throughout your life. Hugs and love to all of you, Grandma, from GrandmaChandra.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's Oracle. You have known this for ages, and now you are ready to take action. You see, it's okay to let go. Stop going where you know it's not right, where you know it's not reciprocated. Breakthroughs are coming now. You deserve it so much. Maybe you don't need to fight, to pretend anymore. Be you fully. Decide you are ready to shift, to experience what you seek. You don't need permission anymore. It's time to trust your gut feeling. By choosing more and more to honor your unique frequency, life chooses you too. Expect breakthroughs, shifts in perspective, clarity, revelations from within and around you. The return of flow, seeing clearly, knowing, feeling higher than the chaos and the mess, transcending old patterns, feeling ready for a fresh start, feeling more alive and energetic. From SophieGregoire.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 5/30/25. The evolution of consciousness involves a constant interplay between old ways, habits, and patterns, and new inspirations, motivations, and desires. These energies are at war within you right now, blending, separating, confusing, and encouraging you to change and grow. Today is a hot flame that can quicken the process and help you, the alchemist, recognize and transmute dead weight into gold. This is part of the process in 2025 of becoming the Hierophant, the heart and hero of spiritual transformation, the one who understands from whence they came, who they have become, and who they want to be. And today from Divine Butler of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Solar Storm Alert, riding the waves of transformation and deep detoxification, May 30th, 2025. Dear friends, a solar geomagnetic storm is underway, bringing with it a surge of intense solar energies and plasma fire that are bombarding the Earth and its inhabitants. As these powerful forces continue to intensify, many people may be experiencing a range of physical and emotional symptoms that can feel both overwhelming and transformative. The influx of solar plasma is triggering a profound detoxification process, encouraging the body to release old energetic imprints and stagnant energies that have been stored in various body systems. This can manifest as fatigue, headaches, muscle aches, digestive issues, changes in body temperature, flu-like, and increased sensitivity to light and sound. Emotionally, people may feel mood swings, irritability, and emotional releases, as if the body is purging itself of deeply ingrained patterns and emotions. As the body navigates this intense energy influx, it's as if the very fabric of our being is being rewoven. The solar energies are prompting us to let go of old patterns, emotions, and traumas that have been stored in our cells, organs, and tissues. This can be a challenging, but ultimately liberating process, allowing us to shed the weight of past experiences and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. To navigate this storm, it's essential to prioritize self-care and listen to the body's needs. Drinking plenty of water can help flush out toxins and support the body's natural detoxification processes. Rest, meditation, and relaxation techniques can mitigate stress and anxiety, while grounding activities like walking barefoot or spending time in nature can help balance and stabilize our energy. As we ride the waves of this geomagnetic storm, we are offered a unique opportunity for deep healing, growth, and spiritual evolution. By embracing the transformative power of these solar energies, we can emerge from this experience renewed, revitalized, and more attuned to the rhythms of the universe. As June unfolds, the energies of the solar windstorm will harmonize with the vibrational frequency of the number 6, amplifying themes of balance, harmony, and nurturing. This potent combination can catalyze profound shifts in our personal and collective consciousness, inviting us to embody greater love, compassion, and unity. As we transition into this new 6th vibrational frequency, we may find ourselves drawn to activities and relationships that nourish our souls, and we may experience a deeper sense of connection to ourselves, others, and the world around us. By embracing this energy, we can co-create a more loving, supportive, and harmonious reality. Have a wonderful weekend, and stay tuned for more energy updates as we move into the new frequencies. Much love, we are one. From DiegoBerman.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Jenny Schultz. There's a weight in the field right now. It's heavy and light all at the same time. It is coming in from the cosmos and from our sun, and it has the potential to change everything. The old operating system is leaving, and the new one is downloading and activating. We are in a threshold space. It is not the void, but more that we are leaving one way of being and stepping into the next. This process is happening as fast as it can, yet slow enough that it doesn't destroy us, even when there are moments we feel like we are dying. Even in this, the human has free will, and our participation is needed, not only with permissions, but in letting go of the old within us that allows for the new to anchor in. The dissolving of the old is the hard part. It is in our very bones, and in every layer of our being. It's tearing through false constructs, outdated programming, obligations, and identities. It's hitting on the times we have been betrayed, taken advantage of, and used. It's breaking the systems that used to hold all of that in place. Everything is asking us to awaken, take responsibility, and be fully sovereign. Many are exhausted, short-fused, and sitting in a kind of pressure cooker that often makes no rational sense. There is grief, irritation, and even a deep burning rage. This energy is like a huge fire, burning through us. It exposes the ways in which we have allowed ourselves to be taken for granted, used, quieted, persecuted, and the times we played a role that didn't match our soul's truth. It is exposing how much we have pushed ourselves, been forced to produce, sing for our supper in order to survive this experience. Our challenge is to not go into victimhood, as all of this is exposed within us, but rather to use it as a driving force to set ourselves free. The energy pouring into the earth is awakening within us the memory of who we truly are. For some, this may look like direct soul memories. For others, it may feel like this deep knowing coming forward, a knowing that we are vast and so much more than this expression, a knowing that the time of pretending to be small is over. To me, this energy feels like a deep burning within that is blazing through all that is not in alignment to our truth. The scaffolding we built around who we thought we had to be in order to be safe, needed, loved, or seen is now being exposed. If we allow it, it will collapse. Some are feeling it as anger, like lava erupting. The earth is mirroring this expression as she erupts and shakes. Some are going into shutdown mode and withdrawal. Some are experiencing deep body pain. Some are grieving. Some are suddenly detached from everything they thought they cared about. Many are oscillating between all of these and more. Personally, the energy to me feels like a dragon's fire. It is erupting through me as my throat chakra activates and my hips let go of all the distortion. I am finding my voice, my truth, and my place. It is amazing, exhausting, and sometimes scary. So much is falling away, and there is much I am walking away from as I reclaim myself from all the distortion. We are reclaiming ourselves and declaring that we are done with the inversion that has been our existence. We have carried too much for too long, and now that world is crumbling, but it first has to crumble within us. The challenge now is to feel it all, even the rage, and set ourselves free without burning down what we need and want to remain. From jennyschultz.org. 144 Flowing In. From Divine Sister of the Light, Aurora Ray. Gaia is ready for multi-dimensional residence. Beloved dear ones, all of you beautiful star seeds and light workers who have incarnated on this planet at this time to awaken your light bodies and help the planet ascend out of the lower vibrations, to set humanity free from the hold of the dark forces holding this planet in place. We once again appeal to you to raise your personal vibration and send out this message to all those who need it. This is the only way we can liberate all of humanity and this beautiful planet from all forms of slavery and darkness. As starseeds and lightworkers, you have come to Earth to co-create a new way of life. You have decided, as a group soul, to make the changes necessary to bring love and peace back to this planet. This is not an easy task, as you will be met with resistance from the darkness of the current structures of society. Being a starseed and lightworker often feels like being in a foreign land. You don't quite fit in anywhere. You feel different and alone. You may wonder whether you are part of this world, whether you belong here, what your purpose is, and why you were brought here. Many starseeds feel that they are not from here, or that they don't belong, yet they remain on the planet to fulfill their mission during this crisis times, to raise the vibration of Gaia as well as humanity as we move into the new Earth. The planet Earth is now in a state of grave crisis. The great responsibility of those such as yourselves is such that you must now take action to undo what has been done to disrupt the Earth's spiritual atmosphere. The dark forces are urging Earth's citizens to abandon their beliefs and return to sleep. They want you to forget about the pain that they cause on Earth and the suffering of millions. They want you to forget all that has happened in the past. They want you to deafen your ears. They want us to block our spiritual messages. To do this, they use their radio messages, television messages, online messages, mobile messages. They want to take your energy and use it not only to feed themselves, but to destroy the Earth. The raw, free flow of energy has been hijacked by dark forces, which are part of the invisible. This flow of energy should have provided free health care, beautiful homes to live in, essential food, happiness, and prosperity to the people of the planet. But this energy flow is manipulated into making financial investments which resulted in certain individuals becoming extremely rich. You are all powerful creators. The time has come to shed the masks and get down to the business of bringing forth the golden age on this planet. It is time to get your power back. We cannot continue allowing these dark forces to control humanity and, more importantly, the collective consciousness on this planet. Humanity is entering a new phase of existence. As this occurs, those humans with no souls will be removed from the earth. That's right, all who do not have souls will be removed or cleansed, as many people like to say. Do not blame those who perform the cleansing, for they follow the only path open to them, and they do it out of necessity. During these times of transition, you must learn to follow a different path and evolve into higher frequencies that allow you to pass through the portals that stand open before you. Gaia is alive and was created to become an ascending planet. Light frequencies are allowed to ascend, but not the lower frequencies. These lower frequencies are meant to be transmuted into higher frequencies. Gaia is transforming into her light body and becoming ascended, while not destroying all life on her surface, including humans. Everything is shifting at great speed. The presence of star seeds and light workers on Earth is preparing Gaia for a new paradigm of contact with non-physical beings and acceptance of extraterrestrial life forms. Gaia will be cleared and upgraded to a 5D planet and become a light hub for this part of the galaxy. This has increased her frequency and vibration rate by nearly 1,000 times compared to just a few years ago. She has evolved into a new level of her existence and function. The central sun is now anchored into Gaia and has transformed her into a beautiful butterfly. Gaia is now ready for multidimensional resonance. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. We are the Galactic Federation. A'ho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation from thegalacticfederation.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel. I woke up this morning with such a crystal clear vision of what is happening right now that we should become aware of. This was way before I saw that the huge earthquake had occurred offshore of Cape Town in Antarctica, as Gordy, the elephant seal, when I tuned into him, had telepathically relayed to me, and which now has been confirmed. Animals, birds, and all of nature know beforehand when such things are going to happen, and we need to take heed of their messages rather than to ignore them. I was shown the oceans and waters and how huge earth changes like undersea volcanoes erupting, earthquakes and tidal waves, and so much more will occur. This is because of new land mass rising and the breaking up of other land mass and into the seas. So there will be huge earth upheavals simultaneously, with earthquakes, volcanoes erupting, even seeming dormant ones, as well as boiling waters, geysers, floods, and sudden rips occurring in the earth or landslides, or even sinkholes appearing. There is much activity, as I was shown, that words just do not suffice. This is not to frighten you. There is nothing to fear, understanding that the old is making way for the new. With so much now happening to free the earth of thousands of earths of the old matrix, she is merely now shedding the old like a dog sheds fleas. It is her own way of cleansing and clearing, much like we are doing now. Yet within this all, the new earth has already been born, and is now energetically merging with the old. This is a beautiful, profound, and sacred merging, for it is bringing in a totally new life and new beginnings and much higher dimensional existence than before. This is the time to find that still point within, to go out in nature, and to connect more deeply with Mother Earth, and when animals behave strangely and unusually, and birds, insects, and all life and life forms, to read the signs, to use telepathic communication, and to ask what is causing their behaviors, and more than this, to tune in. The more tuned in we become, the more we will thrive, and indeed grow in consciousness and awareness, and expand into our new existence with love and joy. What a time to be alive and well on planet Earth. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn 144 God Code. An emotional detox of fears is returning you to balance and harmony. Let it all go so you can receive fun and pleasure with an unbridled open heart. The old is alchemizing and giving birth to a new self-expression that is the authentic you. This weekend, allow this deep cellular healing to bring closure to life lessons so you may grow. May the Most High bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Molly McCord. Forward movement continues to pulse through the cosmos this week, especially after the dynamic Gemini new moon and Saturn now at 0 degrees Aries. Being brave and honest with yourself is strengthened at a whole new level. Mercury will conjunct the Sun in Gemini at 8 degrees on May 29th, as he brings new information forward. Mercury is in his chariot with this Cazimi, as he's in his home sign of Gemini, and won't be burned up by the Sun's powerful rays. New ways of perceiving old information, communications, and conversations come to light. Venus moves through her final week in Aries with a conjunction to Chiron at 25 degrees, and then a sextile to Jupiter in Gemini at 28 degrees. Venus's personal renewal journey can bring in new support, self-awareness, and inspired ideas to her independent spirit as we enter June. June, so soon, the accelerated energies of 2025 bring us to a month of important choices, endings, and new directions, as the planets square off in early Aries and early Cancer degrees. June is a catalyst month that will bring up emotional imprints, memories, and connections to clear so you can move ahead into fresh chapters that Saturn and Neptune are requiring you to honor. Jupiter in Cancer and the Sun in Cancer will each square Saturn and Neptune in Aries from June 15th to June 25th, providing pressure points of change. We are being guided to create new energies within ourselves instead of feeling an internal divide that perpetuates separation. Accepting and honoring both the Aries and Cancer expressions unfolds in June. Plus Venus enters Taurus, Mercury enters Cancer, and Mars enters Virgo this month, which can feel like welcome support for simplifying, grounding, and focusing on what is important. Now Saturn and Neptune are both in early degrees of Aries in your chart, bringing your attention to what you're ready to seriously begin based on intuitive guidance and your personal spiritual development journey. Neptune is the bigger influence in connecting you to new dreams you wouldn't have considered normally. Saturn is how you're going to create appropriate structures for your new chapter. From mollymccord.online. And today from Lemurian Dreamweaver, Earth Aldebaran alignment. As the weekend approaches and we have the Mercury Cazimi, the sun will draw closer in its alignment with one of the brightest stars in the skies, Aldebaran, forming a gateway to its stellar energies. In the night skies, Aldebaran has a warm orange glow and is the alpha star of Taurus, known as the Eye of the Bull. Also believed to be associated with Archangel Michael, it is also considered the star of Buddha, the star of enlightenment. It is also one of the 4 royal stars that hold the 4 directions in place, the guardian of the eastern sky. In ancient Persian astrology, it was also called the Eye of Revelation, and the leaders of the stars, providing a guiding light towards the divine. Together with Antares, heart of the scorpion, Aldebaran form the demarcation points of the east and west, aligning the circuit through the procession of the equinoxes. In the myths of the stellar nations, this is the home of our guardian angels. In the etheric sphere of planet Earth, there is a direct heavenly bridge stretching to Aldebaran, woven from stellar beams, through which the guardian angel beings can connect to each soul that is born and connect each person to their highest divine intention, the purest possibilities unfolding from divine will, through which we may recognize ourselves and fulfill our destiny, which is our life experience. This is a time of divine wisdom for the collective, and we can all harness this energy to connect with our spirit guides and ask for insights and guidance, especially if things are difficult. It also helps us find higher perspective in understanding the unfolding of our lives and serve as turning points for us to turn this narrative around. This is home of our guardian angels, a pair of whom accompany each human through their life experience, helping us align to divine will, plus attain the soul path we had set for ourselves prior to our incarnation. Gathering point for the fairies, who are the guardians of the nature of Mother Gaia, creating the spirit essence of each plant, tree, flower, animal before giving them physical form. Entrance to the ethereal ocean, where the complete biosphere of waters are, plus the primordial maternal womb of creation where all life begins. It is also where the newborn dolphin souls will choose the sphere of life in accordance to where their missions call them, to weave their frequencies of song, to remind us of our connection to Source. If you have Aldebaran gifted by any of the planets or house cusps on your natal chart, then you absolutely want to connect with the theme of the planet cusp and make use of the activation of the stellar ray of light coming through Earth at this time. Blessings, Lemurian Dreamweaver. 144 continuing to quantum solar flash in. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light Colleen Lemma, on Friday, May 30th, The moon, ruler of our emotions, is in Cancer for the first part of the day, and creating a challenging square connection to Venus, ruler of love and finances, and Chiron, ruler of soul wounds and dilemmas, both in urge in Aries. Difficult feelings of sadness, despair, anger, frustration, and lack of self-confidence or initiative may be felt within our emotional body for healing to take place. There is, however, a beneficial sextile to Uranus, the great awakener, which gives us the opportunity to liberate ourselves from these energies and move into a more inspired state of being. Then the moon will shift into sunny Leo at 4:17 p.m. Eastern Time and make a positive trine connection to Saturn, ruler of stability, and Neptune, ruler of spiritual attainment, both in activating Aries, along with an opposition to Pluto, planet of transformation. This can assist us in restructuring the emotional body and shifting into a more joyous state of being. A deep and profound transition can take place as we bring healing and reintegration of old pain that has been stuck in our energy field for longer than needed. Set yourself free. Blessings of love and light to all from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Sun conjunct Mercury and Gemini. Our messenger God is on the far side of the sun, receiving cosmic wisdom from the great beyond. The Creator illuminates ingenuity, curiosity, the ability to take one idea and another and string them together. Words telling stories, moving ideas across communities, spreading cultural shifts. This is the way humanity ascends, reaching for greater and greater heights, lifted by the winds of change, blessed by education and the ability to put theory into practice. But it's important that we stay grounded and maintain a sense of control throughout the process. The Sabian symbol of this union is an airplane performing a nosedive. The trick is to keep our hands gently on the controls, to keep the head clear whilst performing complex tasks. If life has taken a nosedive, trust that last-minute solutions are possible. Often, it's a simple change of perspective that generates the answer. What seems like being in free fall right now may turn out to have been an exciting ride later. With asteroid Iris conjunct the Sun and Mercury, there is a clear message to keep your hopes up. From leahwhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 67, Blue Lunar Hand. Tone 2, known as lunar, stirs today with its keywords being polarize, challenge, and stabilize. Day 2 of the White World Bridger wave spell, a 13-day journey of enchantment, surfaces obstacles to prepare you for the road ahead. Like packing for a trek, you must assess challenges, fear, doubt, or practical snags to move forward. Lunar days are exercises in problem solving. Your attitude shapes the outcome more than the issues themselves. Picture a tangled rope. Untie the knots to proceed with purpose. The day's glyph is blue hand, grasping healing, accomplishment, and inner knowing. Hand days urge action, tackle tasks, or mend what's broken. But Lunar's challenge highlights what holds you back. Why haven't you healed that old wound? What stops your goals? Frustration may flare, but the real hurdle is often your mindset. Shift your view. Are obstacles smaller than they seem? Are you stronger than you think? Blue Hand, the Tzolk'in's healer, can sting like a slap, especially on challenging days like lunar, bluntly revealing what needs fixing. Don't blame the messenger. Like a doctor's diagnosis, Hand's truth is the first step to healing. In this wave spell, facing these challenges, with wizard's magic sparks enchanted progress. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Lunar Hand, 3 Monique, Keen 67, 30th of May 2025, Healing Polarity Challenges. Keen 67 = 13 = 4, Foundation, Structure, Form, 13 = 4 = New World Foundation. Today we are closing the door to the duality battles in order to build a new foundation of peace and divine harmony. Day 2 in the White World Bridger wave spell of surrender, letting go, forgiveness, networking, and building bridges to our new world. Today we are challenged by the lunar tone to surrender and let go of the duality games in our physical existence. Tone of creation, lunar tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. Polarity reveals your conflicts, struggles, and the apparent separation created by your beliefs in duality. Polarized positions actually work in cooperative alliances. In cooperation, all polarities serve as backgrounds for full appreciation of one another and the whole. Examine the polarity of male and female within yourself, as well as the duality challenges in your physical reality. Today is the day to bring closure on these battles and pave the way for healing and a new start, free from conflict and discord and unity consciousness. Today's question is, what challenges do I need to finally release in order to be freed from duality conflicts and accomplish great healing, surrendering to the natural flow of life? Divine blessings for accomplishing great healing and harmony in our world. May heavenly peace be with us all. Deep prayers and healing energy to all those who are suffering on our planet from the challenges of living in a dualistic world. May we all unite as one and detach from drama. Amen. Visualizing a beautiful, unified, and free world. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 67, Blue Lunar Hand. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to know. Stabilizing healing. I seal the store of accomplishment. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of self-generation. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light, D. Jackson, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your support. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Susan Eichler, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We truly appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. And I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Dawn Marie, for your pledge and support on YouTube memberships, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of the Panther Light. I am the living flame of the black rainbow. I call forth the radiance of the Panthera from the heart of Zion to awaken fully within my DNA and to realign me with my divine gold print, my galactic origins, and my sacred purpose on earth. By the power of the vibranium wave, I now activate the codes of sensual sovereignty, magnetic stillness, shadow mastery, and divine presence. I walk the path of inner peace and fierce grace. I am the embodiment of the panther light, mystical, sovereign, soft, and wild. I move with sacred intention, listen with every fiber of my being, and dwell in stillness as a sovereign of the stars. Through the gateway of the black sun, I align with the primordial mother's womb gate, and receive the holy illuminoso frequencies to rebirth my reality in divine harmony. I am the guardian of the dream realms. I remember, I return, I reign, and so it is. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed weekend ahead as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.